Hey guys, and welcome to Performance Cars. So today I have a Civic EK4 VTI, but this is nowhere near standard. It's running a B18C6 from the Integra Type R, and it also has individual throttle bodies. So let's go take a look around. So this is a pre-facelift EK4, and it has the J-Blood body kit all round. So that's the front bumper, side skirts, and I believe the rear bumper has been cut, which we'll take a look at in a minute. But we'll start off from the front, and you can just see that front bumper. The whole car has just been resprayed to what I believe looks like thunder grey. Also has a carbon bonnet with those aero catch bonnet pins, and you can just see the awesome weave there. Moving down to the side, we have raised gram lights. These are 15 inches, running Nankan Tour Sport tyres, 225/50/15s. And when he's not on the road, he runs Advan A048 tyres. So this is his track car, believe it or not. And he runs endless 4-pot calipers with the stock tech disc. And you can see that side skirt there. A carbon EK9 style rear spoiler. And if we move on to the rear, as I mentioned earlier, the rear bumper has been cut, so move down to the side, you can see how that has been done. The Mugen twin loop exhaust system with the function 7 rear brace and white line anti-roll bar. The exhaust does look like it sticks out a little bit, but that's only because the bumper is not there. But anyways, let's take a look inside. So moving on to the inside, the owner has retrimmed the door cards to what looks to be a bride seat, and I think that's pretty neat. You can get that over there on the passenger side and on the armrest as well. A pair of lovely blue bride seats, and those bolsters on the side, they look really high. A set of Mugen pedals with a personal steering wheel, personal being the brand, and this is also detachable. And on the cluster there, it looks like he has changed this to the EK4 surround with that carbon effect. That's a nice touch. And to the center console, the skunk 2 gear knob, and having had the wire tuck, he has also relocated the fuse box to the passenger footwell. So being a track car as well as his daily, he has kept some of the rear trim in, a J's Racing rear strut brace, relocated the battery to the boot, and he's also running Meister R coilovers with 10 kilogram springs. So let's go take a look at the engine bay. So this is running a B18C6 engine from the Integra Type R DC2. It has the 98 spec exhaust manifold hiding underneath the heat shield there. And as I mentioned to you guys earlier, this has the individual throttle bodies, which look awesome. Definitely saves a lot of space. This also has the wire tuck conversion and a few modifications. So we have the Spoon Sports ignition leads, some Samco radiator hoses to the Mishimoto radiator. The gearbox has a M Factory 5.1 final drive and Type R EK9 4th and 5th gears. The cam cover has also been cut to show these awesome Toda pulleys and the cam belt. And he also has innovative engine mounts. And as you guys noticed earlier, he has installed the tow strap here, which is pretty neat. Saves him from cutting the bumper to install it down there. And he also has a Moroso sump plug just hiding behind the front bumper. So this is running close to about 205 brake horsepower after the remap. So let's go take it for a drive. Right, so we're inside the EK4 with the B18C6. So first let's try out the engine. So So we're in 5th gear, back down to 4th, going into 3rd, 5,000 RPM, put my foot down. God, listen to those throttle bodies. That is really mean. Just gonna give it one more try in 5th gear. Sounds like V10 was coming in about 4,800. And yeah, this exhaust system isn't loud at all. The throttle bodies themselves, they sound louder than the whole exhaust system. But the Mugen twin loop, the catback exhaust system, is known to be quiet anyways. I mean, we've driven the EK9 that had the Mugen twin loop, and the EB3, that one had it too. So yeah, I didn't expect this to be super loud. Okay, so the ride, we're on the Meister R's at the moment with the 10 kilogram springs, and the damping setting is set to medium. It's not hard at all. It's relatively comfortable, I would say, but we'll have to try some of the corners to really feel how this car handles. We're just coming up to a little bit of corner. We'll give this a try. We're in 5th gear, and we're hard on the brakes. 4th gear, 3rd gear. Loving these brakes. The bucket seats themselves, they're really comfy. Remember I mentioned how high the bolsters felt, especially along the legs and to your waist? Well, those ones definitely help. I mean, this feels like it's been molded to my body. This seems like it's a perfect fit. The seating position in this car, I actually quite like it. I'm quite low down in the chassis. These seats themselves, I think they're on super low rails, hence why the steering wheel is quite high up and it is adjusted to the lowest point. But yeah, I'm quite enjoying this. The gear shifter is nice and easy to get to. Feels like it has a short shifter on it, and it gets into gears nice and easily. This also has a CAS LSD, and it corners really well into that V10. 7,000, 8,000, change up. Gosh, the tune on this map, really good. Feels almost like my DC2. So this has the M Factory 5.1 final drive, and the gears, well, the 4th and 5th gear from the Type R EK9. And I could literally tell as soon as I was changing gears, I was up in the revs. I had to change gears much quicker than my DC2. So this is really nice, especially for track anyways. I mean, we're doing about 70 miles per hour and our revs are about 4,300. So we do compensate a bit in that we have to rev higher to go at a higher speed as well. Whereas in a DC2, I think 70 miles per hour was about 3,800 or 3,500, something like that. But this is a track car more than his daily. He does have another car, but being a stripped out car, you do hear quite a bit of rattles as well. And I wouldn't say it's uncomfortable, but it's just something that you would notice. Just got another corner coming up, 4th gear. See how this feels just going around the bend. It's pretty good. The back is quite light, but you'd expect that in such a stripped out car. It weighs next to nothing, and it has the aggressive CAS LSD. I'd love to see how this feels on a track. If you watch a couple of our earlier videos, this car was on the Silverstone circuit and he was setting some pretty fast lap times. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to sit with him as I had to leave already, but looking back on the footage, really looks like he was having fun as well. So we also have an Exedy clutch and lightened flywheel in here, and the clutch pedal doesn't feel hard at all. It feels almost stock, which is nice, especially when you're in traffic anyways. We want to try out these brakes. I mean, they are the endless 4-pots and they are super awesome. Wow, you can really step on them quite hard before the ABS comes in. Really liking this. So this Civic EK4 weighs in at 987 kilograms. Having those individual throttle bodies as well, you can sometimes smell the fuel coming in here when you're accelerating quite hard. We got this in the E86 as well, and sometimes you can also hit pops and bangs from the throttle bodies themselves. I think that's just from the unburnt fuel getting fed into the engine. But guys, I want to say a big thank you to Raymond for letting me drive his EK4 with the B18C6 today, especially with those throttle bodies. It sounds so mean. He built this car all by himself. I think the map itself was done by Roman down at Eurospec, so do check him out. I'll put a link in the description below. If you ever catch hold of Raymond, he can also deal with your cars as well. So don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. Stay safe, drive safely, and I'll see you guys soon. Hey guys, and welcome to Performance Cars. So today I have a Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 10